All right, Shalom.
Shalom.
You know, all praises to Yahawah, Baha, Yahawashi, Baha, Harakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom to all you brothers that are part of the elect. You know, the ones that have been predestined to be saved in these last days from Babylon the Great. You know, and me and this brother, you know, spirit of Yahawashi permitted me and this brother to get together, man. We just running you know, doing some business out here in downtown LA. Spirit just hopped on us to turn the camera on and just start filming, man, and get into the spirit. Cause when you look at Jake and the way he's living out here, man, Jake is living in a horrible condition. This is the worst case scenario for our people, man. Like, for real though. You know, and we're about to head towards Skid Row. And you brothers are gonna see how Israel's living, man, especially Judah. Yeah. Judah's the most messed up, man. Yeah. You know, so with that, you know, we just gonna go in the spirit, man. We don't got nothing planned out like that. You know, we're gonna see what Yahawashi permits to come out, man. So with that, you got it, bro.
This is I got Isaiah chapter 3, verse 8. It says, "For Jerusalem is ruined, and Judah is fallen."
Yeah, Jerusalem is ruined, man. Judah is fallen, and when you look at this society, the people that are living like this is Judah, which is the so-called Negroes, the West Indians, and the Haitians, and Jerusalem, which is the Northern Kingdom, man, the so-called Latinos, the Native American Indians. We're the ones living in this horrible condition, man. Matter of fact, bro, can you go to Jeremiah 51? It says Judah and is oppressed together. You know, because those are the main two people that are living in this messed up state in this country, man. You know.
Yeah, this is Jeremiah chapter 50, verse 33. It says, "Thus saith the Lord, Yahawah, Yahawashi of hosts, the children of Israel and the children of Judah were oppressed together."
Yeah, the children of Israel and the children of Judah are oppressed together, man. You know, we're in slavery together. We're in the same hoods. We're in the same prisons, the same public school, the ghettos. Yeah. You can say something you want, bro.
No, I was gonna finish it real quick. Yep. It's, and all that took them captives held them fast, and they refused to let them go.
Yeah.
Talking about the so-called white man, right? You know, he took the Northern Kingdom and the Southern Kingdom, both of us, you know, and he put us in slavery, man, still to this day, you know, and he won't let us go, man, you know.
Exactly. Look at this demon.
Satan, man.
Yeah, it was Satan, man, because there's a stop sign right there, you know. Yeah. But the spirit of Yahawashi protected us right now, man, because you know, the spirit has me going slow so that you brothers could see Jake, man, and when you brothers look to the right, this is a neighborhood, man.
Yeah, it's a community, man.
It's a community of homelessness, man, and poverty and suffering, pain. And these Jakes are just totally defeated, man.
Yeah, man. Yep, like you were saying, bro, earlier, how these Jakes, they accepted it, bro. They don't want to get out the situation that they in, man.
Exactly.
You know? They accepted, you know, just sleeping on the corners, you know, and just giving up on their life, man.
Exactly. They're defeated.
Yep.
You know, getting free food and, you know, it's just horrible, man.
Yeah, man.
When you brothers look at the condition of Jake, when you look at these streets, it's all dirty. It smells like shit. It's pissy. You know.
Yep. I got another precept, bro.
Go ahead, Doc.
This is Lamentations 1 and 3. It says, "Judah is gone into captivity because of affliction, and because of great servitude. She dwelleth among the heathen, she findeth no rest."
Woo. So who's that heathen, man? These so-called white people, so-called Chinese, these so-called Arabs. Because when you drive around this street, man, like me and this brother, we running deliveries. The majority of the people that own these restaurants and these stores and these liquor stores and these corner stores is Moab and Elam and Ishmael, man.
Yeah, man. Heathens, man.
Heathens. Go ahead.
It says, "She findeth no rest, all her persecutors overtook her between the straits."
Damn, all her persecutors overtook her, man. and we've been overtook. I mean, just look at us, man. I mean, when these nations come to this country and they see Jake like this, you know, there's no way. That's why they think to themselves that there's no way these are God's people, man.
Right.
You know? I mean, you brothers could just see. I'm switch it around a little bit, zoom it in. I mean, just look at this place, man. Salakia. You know? Everybody got to walk around the tents. You know?
Yeah, man.
It's just pure hopelessness, man. So we need to get the hell out of here, man.
Yeah.
You so-called Negroes, you Hispanics, you natives that are listening to these videos, man, that know about Yahawah, Yahawashi, it's time to get your ass up and do this work, man.
Yeah, man.
And cry and complain and beg Yahawah, Yahawashi to please come have mercy on us, man.
Yeah.
Because we need it. Go ahead.
Should I just read that last one again?
Yep.
It's Lamentations 1 and 3. It says, Judah is gone into captivity because of affliction and because of great servitude. She dwelleth among the heathen. She findeth no rest. All her persecutors overtook her between the straits. The ways of Zion do mourn, because none come to her solemn feast. All the gates are desolate.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Yep. It says her priests sigh. It said her priests sigh. Her virgins are afflicted, and she is in bitterness.
Yeah, and that's pure, and it's funny because that's what America means.
Yeah.
Bitter.
Yep.
Amerigo.
Yep.
Or in Spanish, it's amargo. You know, and this is pure bitterness, man. You brothers look at these images. This shit sucks, man.
Yeah.
You know, to be living like this, because when you see these homeless women, man, you know they've been raped like a dozen times throughout the whole walk, their whole course. You know, these men out here probably been in prison over a dozen times, petty crimes, and Esau just capitalizing off our suffering, man.
Yeah, man.
You know, putting Jake in prison, putting a lot of these homeless dudes you see, they be walking around with their shoes, and their shoes don't got no shoestrings, which shows you they just came out the county.
Right. Yep.
You know?
Came fresh out the county jail, man.
Fresh out the county. So we need a savior, man.
Yeah.
Got something?
Yeah.
Go
It's,
ahead.
Lamentations 5 and 1. It says, remember, O Lord, what has come upon us. Consider.
Hey, you got like the apostle Gabar came out with the video. We gotta remind the Lord, man. Not that he needs any reminding, you know, but we gotta beg, man.
Complain, man.
We gotta complain. We gotta give that supplication, man.
Yeah. Hey, when you look up that word supplication, it means to beg, man. You know, like in Luke the 18th chapter, it talks about the importunate widow.
Yep.
You know, so basically we gotta bug the Lord, man. You know, just how that widow was. You know.
Exactly. If you really want to get the hell out of here, you're gonna get out of here. No, Slack. If you really want to get the hell out of here, you're gonna complain to get out of here. You know, just like when you're with your kids and they ain't trying to be doing whatever you're doing anymore. They gonna cry. They gonna moan. They gonna complain. You got to be the same way, man.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
It says, remember, O Lord, what has come upon us. Consider and behold our reproach. Our inheritance is turned to strangers, and our houses to aliens. We are orphans and fatherless.
Yeah, because, hey, 2/3 of our people, they don't have no power, man. They're heathens. They don't have no hope. That's why they're living like that. They're defeated. They gave up.
Yeah. Not knowing what you know, we was a great people, man. You know what I'm saying? At one point, man. You know, we ruled all the nations, man. They all looked at us like, oh man, those people, they have a power near unto them. You know, they got dietary laws. They got, you know, a guidebook that Yahawashi gave us, man, which is the, you know, law, statutes, and commandments. So they was looking at us like, man, that's a great people.
Exactly.
You know.
That's exactly, man. You know. But now they don't look at us like that.
Right. Now, Sorry.
You got it.
Yeah, now we're on reproach, man.
Exactly.
Now I was gonna look up this word reproach real quick. In Lamentations 5:1. Say something real quick, bro.
Yeah, con, man. You know, because hey, that's why when Esau, because a lot of these Jakes out here, man, they're bugged the hell out, man.
Yeah.
That's why when Jake sees these Jakes out here, he kills them, man, because these niggas are living in such a messed up case, man. They're all mentally unstable. They're chemically imbalanced in their minds. They're unpredictable.
Right. Yep.
You know, and instead of dealing with that unpredictableness from a nigga, Esau will just kill him.
Right. He just kill him.
Because he sees you as animals, man. I mean, when we just drove by Skid Row, and Jake is living like animals, worse than animals, man. Because right now we just passed up an animal daycare.
Yeah.
They be getting taken care of, showers. A lot of them Jakes and Skid Row ain't showered in months, man.
Yeah. Yep.
Go ahead.
Now, this is the word for reproach in Lamentations 5:1. It's from the Hebrew word harapah. It says scorn, taunt, to scorn upon enemy. All right, and who's our enemy, man? You know, the so-called white man in these other nations, man.
That's right.
They're our enemy. It says reproach, resting upon condition of shame.
So this is a shameful condition that we living in, man.
Yep.
This is a shameful condition, man. You know, and there ain't nothing we could do. We need Yahawashi to take us out of this, man, because there's no other way out.
That's it.
Yahawashi needs to give you that breath, and that's the only escape out of this, man.
That's it, man.
You know, and that's why we have to be grateful every single day to Yahawashi as well, man, because very easily the Lord could have had you living like this, man.
Right.
No problem.
Yeah.
You could have been one of these so-called these derelicts out here living in tents and just living a messed up life, man.
Yeah.
But the Lord gave us mercy, took us all out of the world. And you know, and the scriptures say, give me neither poverty nor riches, meaning the Lord has us in a balanced state, man. We have our ups, we have our downs, but it ain't hopeless like what we're looking at.
Yeah.
We have hope.
I got a quick preview.
Come on, you got it.
This is same book, in the book of Lamentations, chapter 3, verse 22. It says, it is of the Lord's mercies that we are not consumed.
Whoosh. That's cold, man.
Yeah.
It is of the Lord's mercy, man, because if there really was no God, like you so-called white people say, then our people would have been extinct, man. We would have been out of there, man.
Yeah, he would have did away with us.
He would have did away with us, man. A genocide, which genocide means to kill the seed, man.
Yeah.
You know? But see, there is a power. There is a power up there, and he's taking care of us, man.
Yeah, that's right.
Go ahead.
It says, it is of the Lord's mercies that we are not consumed, because his compassions fail not.
Yeah, the Yahawa's compassions fail not.
Yeah.
He remembers us, man.
Yeah. That's right.
You know, and that's why he's manifesting his power all across the world nowadays, man. I mean, his prophecies are popping off left and right. The Lord's getting ready to save his people, man.
Yeah.
The elect. And through the elect, these 2/3, you know, they're going to be saved, man. You know, but these people, these 2/3, man, 2/3 of our people, they got to die first before they enter into the kingdom, man.
Right. Then they're going to be right, man. They're going to be born right. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
We ain't going to have to teach them. You know what I'm saying? Because if we was to teach them, they wouldn't listen, man. You know? Because they don't want to get right.
Exactly.
You know? So they going to be good in the kingdom, man. You know?
Exactly. Exactly, man. So we have hope.
That's right.
We have faith, man. You know? Go ahead.
It says, because his compassions fail not, they are new every morning. Great is thy faithfulness. The Lord is my portion, saith my soul. Therefore will I hope in him.
Yeah, and that's what we do, man. We hope in Yahawashi to do what he said he was going to do, man.
Yeah.
And Yahawashi, he ain't no liar, man. he gonna come through on his promise, man. You got this asshole, Vocab Malone, who wants to make us a parody song about our slavery. What is funny about what the shit that we're looking at right now, man?
Yeah.
What is there to parody about living in tents in a pissy ass street, man? Getting these so-called black women sleeping on these streets, getting raped at night, man. These so-called black men sticking themselves with needles in their toes, heroin and crack and all that stuff, man. Yeah. What's so funny about that, man?
Right. That motherfucking Vocab whole ass Malone, he don't even know that it was this is the Lord's punishment on us, man. You know, the slavery, man. That was the Lord's punishment, man. So you laughing at the Lord, man. You know, because the Lord did that to us, not to destroy us. Well, it says in Barak, not for our destruction, but because we moved the Heavenly Father to wrath, man.
Yep.
You know, by serving these other idols, man. You know.
Yep. Yeah. Can you get Lamentations 4 and 21? You know, hey, because like this brother just said, man, you making fun of our punishment. It's all good. We getting off punishment, man.
Yeah.
That's why you see the so-called black man and Hispanic man and so-called native man all standing together calling themselves the Israelites. That's a sign, man, of we about to get off punishment.
Yeah. Yep.
That's a sign to the whole world, man. Because we don't act the way these 2/3 act, man.
Right.
We don't walk like them, we don't talk like them, we don't get down like them.
Yep.
We're cleaning ourselves up. Go ahead, Ak.
Right, this is Lamentations 4 and 21. It says, "Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwellest in the lands of Uz."
Yeah, go ahead.
"The cup also shall pass through unto thee."
Yeah, rejoice and be glad because you're in your heaven.
Right.
You're in your heaven right now, man. I mean, we just passed through this pissy ass street, Skid Row, and you brothers gonna see as we keep going forward, it becomes more and more and more rich.
Right. Like a couple blocks back, it ain't all fucked up.
Exactly.
Shit,
Then you got Edom, and you got multi-million-dollar penthouses, and get going on the 70th floor.
Yeah, man.
You know, goddamn 70th floor, man.
70th floor. In the 70th floor, that's the lobby.
Yeah, what the hell?
It's like, what the fuck? The first floor should be the lobby.
Exactly.
But the 70th floor is the lobby, man. You know?
They got the money to do that. Go ahead.
It says
44 spirit.
It says, "The cup also shall pass through unto thee. Thou shalt be drunken, and shalt make thyself naked."
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. The cup. The way we just saw Jake living, which is jacked up, is gonna be nothing compared to what you Edomites are gonna suffer, man. Because that cup of slavery is gonna get passed on to you, man. We gonna whoop you in your back. You gonna be in our cotton fields. You gonna go on slave ships. You gonna get your ass beat.
You gonna get separated from your family.
Family separation, separated from your children. Having your kids destroyed right in front of your eyes.
Yep.
You gonna go through that, man. Including Vocab whole class Malone, man.
Yep.
You know? Go ahead.
It says, verse 22.
Hey, and we gonna make fun of you. We gonna make parody songs about you, man.
Yeah.
You know? And we might have your ass rap in the kingdom. If you don't rap on beat, we gonna beat your ass, man. You know? If you don't perform to our liking, you're through.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Verse 22. It says, "The punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. He will no more carry thee away into captivity."
Yeah, the read that again, Art.
It says, "The punishment of thine iniquity."
The punishment of our iniquity, which was what? We went off. We went onto these idols. We committed adultery, spiritual adultery, fornication against our power, man. We mingled within the nations. That was part of our iniquity, man. And then what? Then what happened? The punishment came, which is written in Deuteronomy the 28th chapter.
Yeah. Yep.
But that it says the punishment of our iniquity is accomplished. It's done.
It's done, man.
We're coming to that point now. We're entering that point now, man. Go ahead.
It says, "O daughter of Zion, he will no more carry thee away into captivity.
Yeah, because after this captivity, that we're done.
Yeah, this is the last one, baby.
Mm-hmm.
You know? It says, he will visit thine iniquity, O daughter of Edom.
Yeah, he gonna visit your ass, you damn cracker.
Yep.
You so-called white people, you devils. Yahawashi is gonna visit you, man.
Yep.
Go ahead.
O daughter of Edom, he will discover thy sins.
Yeah, man. And hey, man, and it's happening, man. You know, you being exposed. The whole world is seeing the so-called white man to be a demon, man.
Yeah.
A destructive people.
Yeah.
You know, that's why everybody trying to get away from y'all, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Go ahead.
Another one, bro.
Mm-hmm.
It's Barak chapter 4, verse 30. It says, take a good heart, O Jerusalem, for he that gave thee that name will comfort thee. Verse 31. Miserable are they that afflicted thee, and rejoiced at thy fall.
Damn, miserable are they that afflicted thee, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, hey, man, all you nations, man, when you go into that slavery, you gonna be miserable, man.
Yeah.
1,000 years of some hardcore stuff, man.
Yeah.
You know? And nobody gonna be able to save y'all, man. There ain't gonna be no savior that's gonna come in a chariot and get you out of slavery.
Nah.
You know? That's just, you just a slave.
You're just a slave, man.
That's for us, man. That's our blessing.
Yeah.
That you so-called white people sold for some raw meat, man. Go ahead.
It says, miserable are the cities which thy children served. Miserable is she that received thy sons. For as she rejoiced at thy ruin and was glad of thy fall, so shall she be grieved for her own desolation.
That's it. You get spot on it, bro.
Come, man. This talking about the so-called white man, how in these nations, how they were glad that they brought us down as a nation, but eventually the Lord gonna bring them down, man. You know, in they desolation, man. Yep. It says, for I will take away the rejoicing of her great multitude, and her pride shall be turned into mourning.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Good,
Hey, because this America's going down.
yep.
The dollar's crashing. The Russians ain't playing with your ass, man. Donald Trump getting all nervous.
Yep.
Yeah, it says that the king of Babylon is afraid. You know, something to that extent in the scriptures.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because these nations are getting prepared to whoop that ass, man.
Yeah, man. Yep.
You got Donald Trump putting he's planning on putting troops on the Mexican border.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason why, you see, this thing is deeper than immigration, man. The reason is because the Russians are supplying the Mexican army with weapons, man.
Right.
You brothers can look this up, man. The so-called Mexicans are using Russian weapons, man.
Yeah.
Russian helicopters, Russian tanks.
Yep.
So what does that mean, man? That means Russia is up in there, man.
Yeah, and Russia's technology is more advanced than America's, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so it's making his ass nervous, man.
Exactly.
Getting nervous.
Getting nervous, man. You know. So this place is fit. That's a rumor of war.
Yep.
Wars and rumors of wars, man.
Yep.
Go ahead.
It says, verse 35, for fire shall come upon her from the everlasting.
And hey, nuclear fire, man.
Yeah, that's right.
Missiles, supersonic missiles, and ICBMs, and the Satan II, and all them missiles, man.
Yeah, man.
They were created for Babylon to destroy this place, man.
Yep. That's right.
Go ahead.
It says, for fire shall come upon her from the everlasting.
And it's gonna be from Yahawashi, man.
That's right.
That's who's doing this. Hey, man, you so-called white people, you're not in control of nothing, man. You never were, you never will be. All right? All this transhumanism and trying to get control of people's souls and all this crap that you're doing, the Heavenly Father's permitting you to do this, man.
Mm-hmm.
Or permitting you to think you can do it. You know? But you're in a trick bag.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
That's right. It says, for fire shall come upon thee from the everlasting, long to endure, and she shall be inhabited of devils for a great time.
Mm-hmm.
O Jerusalem, Look about thee toward the east, and behold the joy that cometh unto thee from Yahawah by Yahawashi. Lo, thy sons come, whom thou sentest away. They come gathered together from the east to the west by the word of the Holy One.
That's beautiful, man.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Hey, and that's what's getting us together.
Yeah.
Through faith. The word, man. The word. We don't need no fucking archaeological proof or goddamn books from the so-called white man, and which we use. You know, we do use them.
Yeah.
But all we need is the Bible, man.
Yeah, that's it. Those books just confirm the validity of the scriptures. Man.
Exactly.
You know, the elders made a topic on that, you know.
Exactly.
Before, man.
They confirm the validity, man. They confirm that your faith that you have faith in is real.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's even more. It's more real than you think.
Yeah.
You know. So all we need is these scripts, man, and this is what's gathering the elect together all throughout the world, man. You got brothers all over the world now, man, global.
Yeah.
You know, which is prophetic. Read that again, Ak.
It says, "Lo, thy sons come, whom thou sentest away. They come gathered together." From
Right. Hey, because who thou sentest away, because when you read Deuteronomy 28, it tells you that we will be dispersed among all nations, man. So we all became strangers.
Yeah.
The whole nation of Israel became strangers, man.
Yep.
Hey, them Jakes we just seen on Skid Row, those are strangers, man. You know? You got pedophiles and homos and all type of shit in the mix in there, man.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yep. It says, "Lo, thy sons come, whom thou sentest away. They come gathered together from the east to the west by the word of the Holy One."
Yeah, man. From across the world, man.
Yep.
From the four winds. We being gathered together, man, from the word of the Holy One, which his name is Yahawah, and his son's name is Yahawashi, through the Rakak, which is the Holy Spirit, man.
That's right.
Which is the spirit of understanding, which the Lord said that he would send to us, man.
Yep.
Go ahead.
It says, "Rejoicing in the glory of Yahawah by Shem Yahawashi."
And that's what we do, man. We rejoice in the glory of Yahawah Shem Yahawashi, man. We give glory to the Heavenly Father for the smallest things, man.
Yeah, hell yeah.
We could be watching videos about. We could be watching the series Planet Earth, or things like that, looking at the significance of an ant, and give glory to Yahawah Shem Yahawashi, man.
Yeah.
From things like that to things that happen to us on our day-to-day, for everything, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, most of all for waking us up and putting the spirit in us to do what we do, man, to believe in Him.
Yeah.
Go ahead, bro.
Con, that was it, bro.
Con.
You
Con.
got something else?
Yeah. Get Deuteronomy 28. You know, because when we were at Skid Row, like I said, we didn't have nothing planned out, but when we were over there, man, what we're looking at is the curses in effect, man.
Yeah, definitely.
There's a reason why you so-called Negroes are going through what you're going through, man. So you got to get out of that doughboy from Boys in the Hood spirit, man. There is a power, there is a God, and He's the reason why you're in this messed up situation, man. It's because you're messed up. You ain't right, man. It ain't that God ain't right, it's that you ain't right. And as soon as we come back to Him and we start cleaning ourselves up, as soon as the elect is sealed, we're gonna get the hell out of here, man. That's our message. Go ahead, you can get the 15th verse.
Deuteronomy 28 and 15. It says, "But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy power, to observe to do all His commandments and His statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and shall overtake thee."
Right. Which, through the course of history, we didn't follow Yahawah Shem Yahawashi, man. We broke His commandments. We went off, man. Go ahead.
Yep. It says, "Cursed shall thou be in the city, and cursed shall thou be in the field."
Yeah, man, and we saw that.
Yeah.
We saw a curse in the city.
Curse, man.
That's a goddamn curse, man.
Yeah, man.
You see the police roll by, they don't even do shit, man.
Yeah, they just let it happen, man. You know. Yeah, Jake getting water from the what you call that shit, bro? The fire hydrant.
Yeah.
Getting that dirty ass water, man. You know, just to clean himself off.
Man, to drink. Shit is messed up, man. And he ain't drinking none but parasites and worms, man. Go ahead.
It says, "Cursed shall thy basket in thy store. Cursed shall thy be the fruit of thy body and the fruit of thy land."
Yeah, your children. You know, cursed shall they be, man. And the more like this generation that was spawned, you know, this is a messed up generation of people, man. Yeah. These 1998 babies and all them, man. That's some messed up people right there, man. They're all jacked up, man. Chemically imbalanced and emotional and faggoty and lesbians. You know, McDonald's eaters.
It's through.
Super through. Go ahead.
It says, "Cursed shall be the fruit of thy body, and the fruit of thy land, and the increase of thy kind, and the flocks of thy sheep."
Go to 37.
Verse 37. It says, "And thou shalt become an astonishment, a proverb, and a byword among all nations, whither the Lord shall lead thee."
Yeah, that's where all them names come from, man. Nigger, spick, you know, beaner, jigaboo, monkeys,
yep.
crazy ass niggas. That's where it comes from, man. And the whole world judges us based on these bugged out niggas, man.
Yep.
But that's why that's one of the beautiful things of waking up to this truth, man, because you no longer walk like that, man. You don't even have that energy coming off you.
Right.
Boy, you got it,
bro. And the people see that. Like we'll go into a restaurant, you know what I'm saying, and it'll be a couple brothers, and they'll you know, they'll have to just say something like, you guys are very respectful.
Yeah.
You know, it's something about you, you know.
What are you guys?
Right. We can't see what they see, but they see something different, man. You know?
Exactly. Start giving us free shit.
Yeah.
You know, like taste this, taste that.
Right.
That shit's happened, man.
Yeah.
We go into places and they want to make conversation with us, man.
Yep.
Because we don't carry that demonic ass low level, low vibration, low frequency like a nigga in the world does, man.
Right.
Yahawashi took us out of that, and he's cleaning us up, man.
Yeah.
So that's something to praise Yahawashi about every day, man. You know? Go ahead.
Want me to continue?
Yep.
It says, verse 38, "Thou shalt carry much seed out into the field."
Oh, you know what? Go to 41.
41? Okay. "Thou shalt beget sons and daughters, but thou shalt not enjoy them."
Yeah. Hey, why? Go ahead.
"For they shall go into captivity."
Because we're all goddamn slaves in this hole, man.
Right. Yeah.
That's why. You know? How can you enjoy your children? You got to send them into school every day, and then you got to go to work 12 hours.
Right. And on top of that, you got to send them to school. It's Esau making it mandatory to where you got to get them vaccines. Man. You know? And them vaccines don't do nothing but kill you, man.
Yeah, they lower their vibrations down to to the level of a damn shrimp, man.
Yeah, man.
You know? And now them kids got autism and they're all retarded. They have no spirit in them. This shit is whack, man.
Yeah, man.
That's why you can't. And then, let's say you finally got the time to be around your children. Now they're like 13, 14. Now they cussing your ass out.
Right.
Now they don't even want to see you, man. Because Esau got to him.
Right.
How can you enjoy this shit, man? You got a daughter, you got to send her off to high school, and all the niggas and every nigga want to stick his rod up in her. You know, nowadays, you got all these women want to stick a goddamn strap on in her.
Yeah, man.
You know?
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
This shit is horrible, man. Go ahead.
It says, thou shalt beget sons and daughters, but thou shalt not enjoy them, for they shall go into captivity. All thy trees and fruit of thy land shall the locust consume. The stranger that is with...
Hey, it's funny because me and the brother was talking, and you go around L.A., man, there ain't no goddamn trees in L.A., man.
Nah, it's not, man.
But you go, remember we was at Pasadena, all these big ass mansions, man, nothing but greenery everywhere. It smells good.
Yeah.
Smells like lavender in that place, man.
Yeah, bro. Yep.
You know? And then when you drive around LA, man, it's depressing.
Nothing but fucking concrete and just buildings and shit. Like, damn, man. You know?
Yeah.
Where the greenery at, man?
No green.
Shit.
No green at all, man. You know, which just represents death, man.
Yep.
Depression. That's why a lot of you jakes, you suffer from depression, man. You don't know where it's coming from, but all this shit is messing up your it's messing with your vibe, man.
Right.
It's messing with your spirit. Walking on this concrete, man, messing up your damn knees. You know?
Yeah, they spirit is groaning, man.
Exactly.
You know? They want to get out of here, but they don't even know how to, because they don't got the knowledge, man. You
exactly. That's why these niggas got so wild and wooed over the movie Black Panther.
Yeah, yep.
That's not an escape, man.
Nah.
Wakanda's not real.
Yeah, man.
The Black Panther's not real.
Right. Wakanda.
Yeah, it's a sad thing we even got to say some shit like that,
yeah,
man.
Esau just put another Band-Aid over that wound, man.
Exactly.
You know?
And on top of that, it because the good guy in the movie was Killmonger, and they killed this nigga, man, in the movie. Which he was the one leading basically he was leading a movement that was separating you so-called Negroes from the rest of the nations.
Right.
He was pushing that. And then what was T'Challa? What was he pushing, man? He was this nigga in the end of the movie. This nigga in the UN, man.
Yeah, he was in that fucking Martin Luther King spirit.
Yeah, he was, man.
You know?
A beta male.
Right.
He was in a beta male spirit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Which subconsciously is telling you niggas like, look, man, don't fight to be on your own. Fight to be united with all the nations. But all the nations don't want to be united with you, man.
Right.
That means you niggas are fighting for a cause that is unrealistic, man. Unachievable. Go ahead, bro.
Yep, it says, verse 43, it says, the stranger that is within thee shall get up above thee very high.
Yeah, man. Come on, man. The so-called white man is above you very high, man.
Yeah.
All right? That's why when T'Challa, when he said we're ready to give you or share our resources, the first thing the so-called white man said was, well, what do you got?
Yeah.
Because he's ready to rob your ass, man. He's above you.
Right.
He don't give a shit about your vibranium.
Yeah.
He'll send some nukes in that motherfucker, and then you're done.
Yeah, he's trying to use you. Man, Jake just, man. Shit.
Jake is retarded, man. You know? You don't learn, you don't know your history, so you're repeating your mistakes, man.
Right.
Go ahead.
It says, the stranger that is within thee shall get up above thee very high, and thou shalt come down very low.
And we just was by Skid Row. Skid Row is as low as you can go.
Yeah, that's the bottom. That's rock bottom, man.
That's rock bottom.
Ain't nowhere but up.
You know?
Shit.
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? And which 99% of the jakes that end up there, you're not getting up.
Nah.
You're not getting back up, man. Cause I used to work for the housing authorities, and I used to deal with these jakes. These jakes, man. Some households, like for example, there was this household that was bringing in $60,000 a year, man.
Right.
But they wanted to live in that public housing, which was made out of fucking cylinder blocks, man.
Shit makes no damn sense.
That don't make sense. bringing in 60 racks a year, bro.
Man.
But they don't want to get out of there, bro. And they've been living there for years. See that? That's just a defeated slave mentality, man.
Yeah, bro. Yep. Slave mentality. Israel, they don't have that king mentality of that they're royal people no more, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know? The so-called white man conditioned our people to where they just feel like they ain't shit, man. You know?
Exactly.
In their subconscious. Man.
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly. Because they don't tell themselves that they ain't shit. But all this white supremacy and all this subliminal messagery and all the slavery we went through, all the goddamn trauma and the low vibration being put out by this music and all this crap, subconsciously and in your spirit, you're telling yourself that you ain't shit, man.
Right.
You know, and you want to live like a damn, like a slave, man.
Yeah.
See that? See, we trying to get the hell out of here, man.
Yeah.
We ain't no fucking slaves, man.
Yeah.
We're Yahawah.
That's right, man.
Princes of the power.
We trying to have slaves, man.
Damn right.
Not be a slave.
Yeah, you got damn right.
Yep. It says, thou shalt come down very low, he shall lend to thee, and thou shalt not lend to him. He shall be the head, and thou shalt be the tail.
Yeah, which is your slave master, man.
Yeah.
You know, for a lot of you, Jakes is your daddy, the so-called white man. He's the head, and you the ass, man. You the tail.
Yeah.
You know, that's why you catch the short end of the stick on everything, man. You know, and it says he shall lend to thee, but you ain't gonna lend to him. Because you got these stupid Negroes, man. You know, I'm gonna have to use that word. You stupid Negroes that think you can create banks, and we gotta create banks, and we gotta get lawyers together.
Right. Yep.
We gotta create our own communities. Last time you niggas did that was Black Wall Street, and they bombed you to hell.
Mm-hmm.
From airplanes.
Yeah, bro.
You know?
Esau, man. He don't want you to have nothing, man.
Yeah, man. I mean that right there alone should just have you already know, like, nah, we tried that was a bad idea.
Right.
The only good idea is coming back to Yahawah Shem Yahawashi, man.
That's right.
That's the only good idea, man. That's the only option all of Israel at this point in time is left with, man.
Right.
And if you can't see it like that, if you don't want to see that, then you're gonna have to die, man.
You have to die, man. Just look at every other fucking group that came up, like the Black Panthers, you know, and I can't think of any other groups now, but that so-called tried to come against the government. You know what I'm saying? They was taken out, man.
Mm-hmm.
Taken down or infiltrated, man.
Yep.
You know? So this, like the brother was saying, this is the only option, man. You know? Coming back to your nationality as an Israelite and serving Yahawah Shem Yahawashi, you know what I'm saying, and hasten the day of Yahawashi to come back and destroy this place, man.
That's right, man. This is all that's left, man.
You know?
Apart from this, only death waits for you.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
It's verse 45. It says, moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee, and shall pursue thee, and overtake thee, till thou be destroyed, because thou hearkenest not unto the voice of the Lord thy power, to keep his commandments and his statutes which he commanded thee.
Yeah, man. So, hey, that's why you Jakes are in a messed up situation, man.
Mm-hmm.
You want to know why? That's why. Because you didn't keep the law, statutes, and commandments, and for the most part, you don't know how to be spiritual, man.
Mm-hmm.
Because even if you do, because you got these groups, man, like IUIC, they claim to keep the law, statutes, and commandments, but you miss the total spiritual aspect of the law, statutes, and commandments, man. Meaning you ain't doing shit, man.
Right.
You ain't doing nothing.
Mm-hmm.
You know? And that was the problem with Jake back then, man.
Right.
The best thing you could do, man, is come back to Yahawah Shem Yahawashi, pray for mercy, man, have faith on those names, and try to walk as best as possible according to the scriptures, man, as you can, man.
Yeah.
That's the best thing you could do.
That's it, man. You know, the law ain't gonna save you, man. You know,
Exactly.
Yahawashi, he the only one that could do the saving, man. You know, that's right.
So you got something else?
No, that was it on that, bro.
Gone. Hey, so You got some closing words or anything?
Nah, that's pretty much it, man. You know.
Hey, man. So with that, Lord's will, brothers was edified, man. Just impromptu. We was by Skid Row, and Spirit just hit us to do a lesson, man. So with that, Lord's will, brothers was edified. All praises to Yahawashi, by Sham, Barak. That's
right.
Double honors to the apostles. Shalom to you brothers out there, man. Keep fighting. Shalom.
Shalom.